You two are bad friends.
Who are these two idiots?
A white dude and an Asian dude.
You two are disgusting.
Well, you two are something.
We're bad friends.
Oh, that's a tight shirt. That's cool. Is that new?
No, I've had it.
Oh, I like that. Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Name your favorite Fleetwood Mac song. Go. Love that. That's my favorite kind of stuff right there, dude.
I hate being
put on the spot. I know.
I hate it.
How'd you do last night? You were in a real bad mood last night for some reason. I said hello to you in the hallway.
I'll tell you why.
And you shuffled me off as if we haven't been friends for 15 years.
I'll tell you why.
I literally was like, hey, man. And he goes, hey, I don't even want to be here. Like a little, I was like, what does that have to do with me?
Because right before, you don't know what happened right before.
Well, tell me.
This guy comes up to me and goes, hey. I go, what's up? He's like, what's up? You don't remember me? Oh. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, no. He's like, 2018, dude. And I go, what?
Was that Mr. 2018?
Yeah, Mr. 2008.
That guy
I go,
won?
what? He goes, second show, Saturday night. Brea, dude. I was with the funny hat and the weird shoes. You made fun of, you know, like that kind of thing? Mm-hmm. Like I'm supposed to go, oh, yeah.
You didn't remember him?
No, I didn't remember him, dude.
Well, he's here now. Come on in, Marcus.
Do you ever get that?
No.
Where people are like, you don't remember me?
Yeah, I mean, I've had people that say that, not people in the crowd, but people say, do you not remember me? And it's the meanest, rudest thing you can say. Oh, I've had someone go, you don't remember me, do you? And you're like, okay, well, what do you want me to do here?
I know.
How do you want me to get out of this?
Right.
The guy yesterday said,
sometimes it happens all the time.
I love fans. I want to say hi to everybody.
Me too, I love them.
But also say hi in not the weirdest way possible.
Right.
A guy literally yesterday goes, am I mistaken or are you a podcaster? How would you like me to respond?
He was mistaken. He was mistaken.
I go, I don't know, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. And then I feel weird and I get in the car and I go, what was that?
Yeah.
But what was I supposed to do? Go, yes, it's me, the podcaster.
Yeah.
In a long line at a checkout at a hardware store. What do you want me to say?
Just say yes.
Yes, and then what?
Yeah, I know.
Then it's weird. Then he's like, okay. And then boom, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
I'm just waiting with my stuff. It just say hi.
Just say hi. Or when they're jokey too, I don't like it.
Well,
They
you
go,
get
hey,
it. You get it way worse.
Ken Jung, what's up? Yeah. You know what I mean? And then like 5 minutes, just kidding, bro. I hope I didn't cross a line. It's like, it wasn't funny.
I'm regretting a little bit putting up the post for your mom's birthday because, man, am I giving everyone resonance to go, I'm Bobby Mom. I'm doing it again. I'm fueling the fire.
It's my special. It's in my special.
I know.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Very cool.
You're cool.
No, I think it's very cool.
You're cool.
Boy, oh boy, am I excited to see this special when the first cut comes out.
I saw it already.
Has anybody else seen it?
No, I saw it.
You better let me see it.
I saw it. It's upstairs.
I know they're literally here.
They're literally upstairs.
They edited my special too upstairs.
Yeah. But it was the first time where I sat down and I watched the whole thing. And guess what?
Fantastic.
Not fantastic, but it was serviceable.
Come on, shut up.
No, serviceable is good.
I bet it's great.
No, I can't tell if it's great, but I'm watching and going, oh, I do seem like a stand-up.
You're a 30-year professional.
I understand that, but I watching it's like, oh, that was okay. That was good. You know,
I bet
that
you
kind
it's
of
more than okay. It's better than okay.
It
Serviceable is a good word, though. That should be my next special. Serviceable.
Yeah.
Stand up. Here it is.
Yeah.
I did some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. If I do one in my life, it's like that's a good one to have out there.
Yeah. Look at that. Fulfilling its function adequately, usable. That's serviceable, functional, and durable rather than attractive.
Yeah.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Neither of us are that attractive, but we are functional and durable.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to do one again. I thought about that the other night. Aristotle was like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm doing all sorts of new stuff lately.
You crush every time. Even, you're the weirdest guy because it's like, you'll do a special and then like fucking 2 months later, you already have a new 15.
Yeah. I know, but it's, but I don't. Really...
Crushing. Last night you were crushing.
No, but
the new 15.
I don't think I'll ever do another special again. I really believe that. I think I'm done doing them. I think they're fun, but I'm like, I think something else is going to happen in the world of stand-up. Like, I think something is on the move.
Ooh, AI?
Well,
I. That's what I call it.
My cousin told me the other night about, they had a meeting. He works at Apple. You know my cousin. He said they had a meeting about that Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. They had an internal meeting about the detriment of that to the business.
Wow.
Because it went crazy viral. You know that scene we showed of the Brad Pitt?
Yeah, I
fighting
saw
Tom
it.
Cruise?
Yeah, I've been watching it.
People are panicked about it because it's so good and so real. People are now like freaking out. So internally, they're like, "What's going on? How are we gonna stop this?" Because people at home are gonna start just making full films using AI.
Yeah, they were saying that Netflix, the future of Netflix, someone was imagining you just prompt it and then it gives you the movie that you just prompted.
And let me tell you something. We've been joking about that for a long time. Netflix is 100% going to do that. Why would they not? I mean, I don't like it, but what's going to stop them?
You talk quick.
Yeah.
It's a little too quick for me.
We had a couple cups of coffee this morning. I was throwing the ball with the dog and had a couple cups of coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I spilled coffee all over my pants.
You're an auction. You should have been an auctioneer.
And my dog laughed at me. I spilled coffee all over my pants when I was throwing the ball this morning, and she went. You know when they do some human shit and you're like, I don't laugh. That's not funny.
Yeah.
And the dog was like, just throw the ball, man.
Yeah.
Just throw the fucking ball.
Just throw
and
the
shut
ball.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dog's the best.
I ran into another dog this morning, a similar looking dog, but a white version. I have a black dog.
Yeah.
As you know.
Yeah.
Jet Black.
Yeah.
That's his name, Jet Black.
And the white version, did he have like a gold chain?
The
like
white. That's what my black dog said. He was appropriating my walk.
Yeah.
Because the dog was walking with kind of like a little swagger.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
My dog did not like that.
Yeah. Because your dog is black, but suburban.
Suburban black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
My dog is John.
Hello,
John
Bobby.
Morant.
Good to see you. You would think they would be like, "What's up?" But it's
No.
not.
Hello, Robert.
Yeah. He's
Would you
very
like something
proper.
to drink?
Yeah.
It's a girl, but yeah.
She is. Yeah.
Yeah, 2026.
She went to Brown University.
She went to Black University. It's enough of this.
It's enough. Yeah.
You know what I almost went to go see last night? Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Or Have Fun, Good Luck, Don't Die. Because I saw the trailer and I thought, this looks really good, except it does look amazing. Except every single trailer now, or every new movie, is end of the world. So here's what I propose to Bobby Lee.
Yes.
What? This is all kind of dystopian, scary, the world is over shit. Like Pluribus, all the stuff. Why don't we make a show where we save the world? It's not ending. We fix it. Because these are kind of like Doomsday film. Everything is a Doomsday film.
Yeah.
What's a Boomsday film? Let's do Boomsday,
a Boomsday
with us. Where we're
there's
having a blast.
Is there Doomsday happening in the movie and we reverse it, or?
I think it's the end. So these movies are like the beginning of Doomsday. I think that Doomsday is over. It's already happened, and we fix the world.
We fix it.
Yeah, like we go through the steps to fix the world. Don't you think that's a good idea?
That's really good.
Because all these Doomsday films make me sad. Like this looks awesome, but man, does it look sad.
Yeah.
Like he's come from the future, and he's telling all of us it's over. So it's about to happen. That's the trailer. And I was like, why can't it just be, it's all over, everything is bad, but Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino have to fix it.
Okay, good.
Don't you like that?
I like that a lot.
Boomsday film.
Yeah.
Bobby Lee and Santino.
Let's do a movie where all of a sudden this big, thick guy from the fucking future comes.
Chappelle Lacey?
Yeah, like Chappelle Lacey, but he's sort of like an AI killing machine.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then what happens is we have a friend named Sarah Connor.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So far? Yeah,
It's a good name. That's a really catchy name.
What?
Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Really good.
But she's not the android machine killing machine.
Is she human?
Yes, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has to say, I'll be back all the time. He has to say all the, yeah.
That's his catchphrase?
Yeah, I'll be back all the time.
Really good, Bob.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You should write this down.
Yeah.
Wasn't the original catchphrase, I will be right back? Isn't that the joke, is I will be right back?
And he changed it?
Yeah.
And they got in an argument about it.
I'd be caught, Arnie. That's not what it, is that what happened?
No, the original line was, he refused, yeah. The original line is, I'll come back. And I guess he said a machine wouldn't say, I'll come back.
Really?
Yeah, he said that. Apparently he was like, well, I mean, that's kind of how he talks in real life.
Yeah.
He probably just misread it 5 times and they were like, we'll just keep it. I'll be back. They're like, Arnold, it's I'll come back. He's like, I'll be back. They're like, fine.
I'll be back.
We can't do 12 more takes. He fucked it up every time. But truthfully, apparently he was saying they got into an argument about it.
Yeah.
And it became one of the most iconic lines in the film. But it was jokingly written as, I'll come back.
That's
kind of powerful.
What if I'm the director, okay?
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, Arnold?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've never seen you do your Arnold. So
Yeah.
So
how good is this movie going to be? Aren't we killing it? We're crushing.
I love you, Arnold.
Listen, Cameron, James.
I would
Aren't we crushing?
Yeah.
All I want to do is lift weights.
Yeah.
And coming, I'm coming.
Yeah. Oh, we're shooting something right now.
I'm still coming.
I know.
I'm coming at the gym. I'm coming at home.
I understand, but can I just?
I will be coming.
I know, but that's
Can
not the
I say
line.
that in the film?
You can. It's
I'll be coming.
Yeah.
I'll be coming.
No, the line is I'll come back. No, we gotta go. The lights. We're losing light.
Okay, I'll be coming on your back.
I know. I'll come back is the line.
I'll come all over
And-
you.
All right, guys, get and action.
I'll be
Stop,
back.
Cut. You don't have to make the noise.
I want
we're
to
gonna do
make
that in
the
post.
sounds.
We're gonna do that in
I
post.
want to do the sounds.
I understand that, but we have.
I love sounds.
All right, well, you can do the sound. That's not the
be
kind
back.
of sounds that we're gonna use. But anyway, guys, and action. I'll be back. Okay.
I'll be back.
It's cut.
I wink to the camera.
I understand that, but really,
Where's
good.
Will Sasso when we need him?
That was my favorite.
The greatest.
My favorite
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Nah,
president.
Sasso's the king, dude. I got good news for the crew.
What?
We're doing it.
That's all I want.
I know you know what I'm talking about.
I really don't.
We're going to Japan.
Oh, we are.
I got the sign off. We're ready to rock and roll.
Oh,
I'm going to be coming from Hawaii, and I will meet you guys in Japan.
wait, we're doing it in July.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm already halfway there, so I said, we're planning something with the family, and I said, if I'm halfway there, would it be cool if we just jet to Japan with bad friends? My wife was like, I think that'd be awesome. And I was like, this is perfect. It literally is going to line up perfect.
Really?
So we got to start booking flights to Japan.
How long are we going to be there?
What do you want to do? 6 days? 7 days?
That's long, right?
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
I mean, do we just want to do Tokyo? Or do we want to go
Okinawa.
Okinawa? Okinawa. Okinawa.
That's where Mr. Miyagi's from, Okinawa.
Bum, 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 bing, bum. Yeah, I can't wait. So we'll fly into Tokyo and then we'll figure it out. We should take the bullet train. That would be fun to go down to Kyoto or whatever.
Whoa. And then Brad Pitt's going to be on the train. We can fight.
Yeah.
What's that movie called?
Bullet Train.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
I can't wait. So we're going to do it. We'll start locking it up. We'll be bad friends in Japan. We won't do shows or anything. It would be cool if we set up some kind of fun,
One thing.
not even a show, but like a
Meet and greet.
meet and greet or something
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Japanese fans.
Yeah.
Would that be kind of fun to
Let's
do?
do a meet and greet.
Yeah, just
At
like
a comic store or something.
Yeah, like a local hangout.
Yeah.
A comic store?
Yeah.
I bet we have some fans in Japan. Don't you think?
I think we have about 4 or 5.
That's enough for a comic
That's
book
enough
store.
for a comic
Yeah.
book. Yeah.
Why'd you say comic book store? That's exactly where our fans would be in Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm thinking of logistics for myself as someone working, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's a pain for you.
Yeah, yeah.
All
But
right,
I-
just anywhere, coffee shop.
How about this,
hotel
Bob?
lobby.
You know what they have? These massive video game, like arcade places,
Mm.
and you should play fans one-on-one in games.
Yes.
Okay.
That is a great
That's
idea.
fun. Yeah.
Right? They have these massive video game like that.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
They have ones where they hold tournaments, though. That they hold like weekly tournaments you can go to. I think that would be fun.
God, those buildings are so cool looking.
You know what the wildest shit is?
What?
Every floor is something different, too.
Yeah.
You'll walk in, it'll be like, first floor is a restaurant, second floor is like a
Look at that.
shop for shopping. The third one is a massage place. The fourth one is like a, whatever. It's all.
Fucky.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Japan, here we come. We're going to Japan.
$2, you touch your butt. $2. Is this still $2? I don't know.
No,
Let's
it's
just move on.
$3
Okay.
now.
Oh, okay.
It's like New York pizza. They raised the prices. It's $1.50 now. I can't wait.
Yeah.
The boys are going to go to Japan.
Oh, McCone, you going too?
That's up to us.
What?
Said I gotta film it.
But that's up to us.
Oh, you got to film it?
Because he does jump on a lot of, he gets to jump on a lot of,
Yeah.
hey, I'm doing this. So we get to decide.
Do they speak English there, or is it going to be hard?
No.
Yeah.
No English. Hasn't made its way over there yet.
Yeah, okay.
gotta go
They've
all
heard
the
of
way
it.
around.
They've heard it?
No.
Yeah.
No, they don't even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a flat earther? What's going on here?
I'm a square earther. You know that. 4 sides.
Oh.
No, I they do speak English. In fact, when we go to Okinawa, which I have been down there, there's certain islands you go to, they do not speak English.
Mm.
So you better get that Google Translate ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so excited we're going to
We should dress up as ninjas.
You should.
Yeah. No, you should too.
I can't.
Why?
It's funny, they would like it more on me than you because you're Korean and they get mad at you, but me, they're like,
Yeah.
this is good.
This is good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is funny when he does it.
We can't cosplay it.
Oh, dude, that half of Japan is cosplay.
Yeah. But
I
like,
mean, the whole country is cosplay.
like make it more American. Like I'll come as an American eagle. Yeah. You can come up as
Well, Carlos would be the bald eagle. He'd be the
Yeah.
American bald eagle.
You can go as pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice the latte.
Yeah.
Who wants a sip?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should dress up in American bald.
American. Yeah.
Taken back, dude.
Yeah.
We should get into something funny. Sorry. Just chatting.
That's fine. No, we're doing good, right?
I just like chatting with you.
You know, I like chatting with you. Everything's fine. What is that?
Oh, this is a, what is this? A handicapped person get on, oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't laugh.
Is there a stitch?
Don't
Don't
laugh.
laugh. Don't laugh, Dad.
Let's see.
Don't laugh.
Don't.
Whoa.
The sound, immediately I think of the I
Yeah.
cut the music.
And no one helps her.
Papa
See that guy right there? That guy right there.
didn't. Well, try
Too
a little.
slow. Too slow, dude.
You wouldn't help.
What?
You would not
Yeah,
help.
because I like a good laugh. But, wow.
That's the Bart. That's up in San Francisco.
And
Right?
why do you know it's a she?
Yeah.
Because men would just take the hit.
Why is she
No.
color coordinating?
That actually looks cool.
Look at it. I'm wearing a green shirt. I'm going to wear my green shoes as well.
Well, if you dissect this, that's 100% an Asian woman. A, this is in the Bay Area. 2, she's wearing the visor. That is dead giveaway
Right.
Asian woman.
And gloves.
And gloves.
Yeah. Wow.
And gloves. And it's like 74 degrees.
Yeah. Wow. That's funny.
I saw Leo last night go into 2 nights ago go into a place.
Leo, really? Where?
Look, he looks it's so funny. He looks the same in real life that he looks on TV. I was waiting for a car at valet, and he was going into like a secret club, but he had his hat on low.
Yeah.
And the valet goes, "Oh, Leo's here." I was like, "Well, I wouldn't say that out loud."
Yeah.
I don't think that-
Did you go say hi?
Fuck no.
Why not?
He doesn't know me.
You're a part of that.
No, he went into his club thing. It was like a private club. What do you mean? I'm not. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Leo would be like, "Get away, get away," but he was wearing his hat real low, like he does. It's kind of wild, dude.
I love that.
I can't believe he still lives in LA. That was my first thought. Why would he live here anymore?
Because he's a 90s dude.
He's still, he's like you. He
Yeah.
still has Hollywood dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a city that's better.
No, I mean, for a guy like him where everywhere you go is a thing, he could hide out somewhere. He could go to like Montana and just live,
Oh, that's what, yeah. I can have a ranch or
a
something.
lot of those guys, they disappear. They go somewhere where nobody bothers them.
Yeah. Robert Duvall died.
What did you do? Luckily for the first time, we didn't call out any of these deaths.
Thank God.
Yeah.
We did mention Catherine O'Hara, sadly, rest in peace.
He was 95, though.
But you know who died today?
What?
The triple. It was Catherine O'Hara, Robert Duvall, and today, Jesse died.
Oh, Jesse Jackson. That's right.
Oh, that's right. Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson died this morning, the Reverend.
Wow.
R.I.P. Chicago legend.
Yeah.
Died in Chicago, not from Chicago, died in Chicago. Shout out Jesse Jackson, Black History Month, no less.
God, what a legend. Remember the single tear he did when Barack won?
Zoom in on that face.
Look at that face.
That does look like the Cosby, like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
When Cosby was doing
yeah.
pudding.
Yeah.
He's got that, like, I'm up to something.
Yeah. He got fish eyes, too.
Yeah, he does have fishy
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect circle head.
Is Dolly Parton alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. Yeah.
Because I saw her on a billboard on the way here, and I had that thought, should I mention it? Because maybe. Because how old is she now?
We can test the fate.
I don't like that. I don't want her to pass away. 80, yeah.
Oh, it's a good bet, though.
I know. We should have a Bad Friends death poll here where you can bet, the fans can bet with us on who's going to die next. I don't want her to die. I'm saying that, but I saw her on a billboard and I thought, I don't know if she's alive or not.
You know, if she died, you know what would die like 2 days after her? Her titties. They stay alive for 2
They
days.
do? Pretty good.
Yeah. They're big, dude. They're their own organism now.
They're huge.
Yeah. Are they real? They're real, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, brother.
What?
You think an 80-year-old has tits up to her chin? No.
No, I don't think she's got breast surgery. Look it up.
You're out of your mind.
No, those are real.
No, they're
Damn,
not.
It's like I don't even have to Google it, but I will because I.
Yeah. I want you to Google it. I want you to Google it. Yeah.
It's the she talks very open.
My bet is no. My bet is everyone. Let's consensus.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I bet you.
How about you?
All the money.
How about
have.
you? Yes, Macone?
They're fake? Yeah.
No, they're real. Go ahead, Google it.
Dolly Parton's breasts are not natural. Breast
Fuck!
augmentation lifts to advance her signature look. They're real expensive and they're real mine. Let me tell you something, honey. They're real nice. They're real fun to suck on.
Wow, that's disappointing.
She's always been fun on talk shows about it.
She's a good actress too.
She's the shit.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton's the shit.
Was she in Steel Magnolias? Is that the movie she was in?
Yep.
Do you like that movie?
It was good.
I love that
I
movie.
haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah. I love Steel Magnolias.
Is she on Raya? Have you seen her on Raya?
Yeah.
Would you have?
I wouldn't even swipe for her.
Why?
Just it's just
Where would you take Dolly?
That's just
Parton?
like, where do you go? You know what I mean? I don't know any barbecue shops really, or
Shop.
You gonna take me to a barbecue shop? You sweet little noodle, you. Come on, baby, let's go to a barbecue shop.
yeah, like I don't know cowboy stores. You know what I mean? I don't know any of that.
Y'all won't believe it. Bobby Lee was knobbing on my knobs. He was slapping on my knobs the other day.
Yeah.
She's
I
still,
just don't know where to take her.
She's still pretty sexy.
Yeah.
How old is Sally Field now?
Also old.
79.
Wow.
Still a babe though.
Yeah.
After all these years, like how
Legend.
You know why these women are still babes, like her? Because she didn't fuck with her face. Yeah, Julia Roberts doesn't fuck with her face. That's why she looks so pretty.
Yeah, 58.
She's 60 years old. She's a mega babe.
It's amazing.
Dylan McDermott, what's this about? You like him?
He's 64. He's 64 and he looks great.
You like this guy? Yeah.
Yeah, you like him?
I like, you know what? I do like him more than Sally Field. I would fuck him more.
You're off your head.
Yeah.
Sally Field is a legend. Dylan McDermott, he's not a legend.
His looks are compared to
Bradley
her.
Cooper just did something weird to his face.
He did. I saw that on the thing. I know.
Yeah.
Hey, on March 27th, the ass-kicking comedy event of the year drops. Mike and Nick and Alice, streaming only on Hulu. It stars Vince Vaughn, James Marsden, and Asa Gonzalez.
Wait, hold on. Vince Vaughn?
Yeah, man.
He's twice as tall as me.
I think more than that. Well, in this movie, there are two of them. He time travels back to fix a night that went horribly wrong.
So your entire 20s?
Exactly. But he goes back as his own wingman. Two Vince Vaughns trying to save the day.
I need that. Future Bobby just slaps my phone out of my hand and goes, "Don't text her."
There's mob stuff, action, chaos, and it's rated R.
Mob stuff? You'd fold immediately, dude.
I would thrive in the mob.
You have substitute teacher energy.
Rude, but fair.
The trailer's actually hilarious. Big action, dumb decisions, double Vince Vaughn, and paired with James Marsden.
I'm sold. Mike and Nick and Alice, streaming March 27th, only on Hulu, rated R.
Which means don't watch it with your mom.
Or Bobby's mom.
Warby Parker. You know, your wife's glasses. I always compliment them.
Yeah, because the blue light glasses, they look good and they're practical. They're useful, so you're not staring at your phone all day hurting your eyeballs thanks to Warby Parker.
Those glasses are Warby Parker?
Those are Warby Parkers.
Oh, my God.
Yes, they are.
And seriously, nothing comes close on quality, Andrew.
True.
Price, selection, and customer service. Once you buy from Warby Parker, you realize how much easier they've made the entire process.
Their virtual try-on is a total game changer. If you've never used this, it is amazing. You can literally try on glasses from your phone before you buy them. It's nuts. You just, you face the phone, and it'll digitally put glasses on you so you can see what they look like on your face, how they fit, and no joke, they can vouch for this. I was just out in Arizona and I went to a Warby Parker because my sunglasses broke and I bought a new pair. So thank you, Warby Parker.
And the prescription glasses start at $95, so you can actually get quality and stylish frames at an affordable price.
They really are affordable and they're incredible. It's high quality and not at some cheapo peepo price. It's well priced, it's worth it, and Warby Parker is covered by major eye insurance plans, so they make it incredibly easy to use. You enter your information to see if you're eligible for benefits on frames, contacts, eye exams. If you are, they'll automatically apply them for you. Our listeners get 15% off plus free shipping when they buy 2 or more pairs of prescription glasses at warbyparker.com/badfriends.
That's 15% off when you buy 2 pair of glasses at warbyparker.com/badfriends.
After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you.
Jules, Carlos, Google the movie Cocoon, the cast.
Oh, I love that movie.
I love that movie too.
What a crazy movie. I saw that before. I was supposed
And look at the cast. Zoom in. Can you zoom in at the cast?
Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley, when he did Cocoon, how old was he when he did Cocoon?
He's looked the same.
Yeah. How old was he when he did Cocoon?
He was 49.
He was 50 years old.
Dude.
Like you right now.
I know. Isn't that insane? I'm 54. I'm 5-6 years older than him.
Yeah, but this means you could have a resurgence.
I know, but he was in a fucking, nursing home in the movie.
Actors did look so much older.
Why did he look so old?
Everybody looks smart.
Everybody looked older back then because nobody took care of themselves. He was probably ripping 2 packs a day, drinking every night.
There's no Korean, they probably didn't know about Korean facial creams or whatever.
Look at that. That's Paul Rudd at 52 and Wilford Brimley at 52.
Isn't that insane?
That looks like his son.
Yeah. Grandson even.
Yeah, this is because no one cared back then.
It's unbelievable.
You didn't need to take care of yourself. It didn't matter. In fact, you probably got more roles when you got older, looking older, because they needed older people in movies.
But if in 2026, if he was like 48, he'd look different, you think? Well, what could he do to look more hipster? He's got Balenciaga on.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Right. Like he's shopping at Gucci. Like
He's
what
got
is it?
Gucci slide.
Yeah. I mean, what can he do?
I'm sure there's a fix.
Yeah.
Look at you. You don't look 54. Most people on the internet think we're the same age.
I know, but in the 50s, I think I would look still the same, like the way I look now. You don't think I would?
No chance. You would be an old Korean man in the 50s.
Really?
An old, haggardy Korean man in the 50s.
What?
Well, you wouldn't be in the business, first of all.
Yeah, but what do I do different now that would... You know, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Were there any Korean actors in the 50s?
No.
I mean, that's
there
what I'm
isn't.
saying. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
have been in.
Yeah.
There had to have been maybe one. Who is that?
Yeah, it was tough.
Oh, there you go. Key actors in the 50s South Korean film industry because of your own independent film industry.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Bobbywood.
I'd have to go back to Korea to work, I think.
Yeah, but look at that. They look pretty.
Yeah.
But they're all very young, I bet. They're all probably 19 to 25. That was very young back then.
Yep.
Like in that guy on the right, playing 40, but he's 20.
Yeah.
That's what they did back then. You'd
Yeah.
play much older as a younger person.
Yeah.
I mean, Judy Garland was 16 in Wizard of Oz, right? Or 15 or something.
Wow.
And they made her pretend, they put her in that film as if she's a young woman, but she's a high schooler.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy. Crazy times.
What a great movie. Wizard of Oz.
Honestly,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, for the time.
Yeah.
What don't you like about Wizard of Oz?
I don't like that when they get to the wizard,
Oh, here we go.
he's just a little weak man behind a curtain. I
Yeah.
understand the
Yeah.
I understand the message, but I want him to be more badass.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
You came back.
You followed the road. You followed the road. How did you find me?
All episode I'm going to put so we can do
Yeah,
this
boost it
Arnold.
up. And the Wiz, right? That was the black
The black version, yeah. I would love an Asian version. That'd be great.
The Wiz.
Yeah. If you look at the Tin Man, you look, it's made in China. You right? Yeah.
We've lost Toto. The first scene.
Yeah, Toto's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all you hear is this character go,
Yeah, the lion.
yeah, the lion. I didn't eat him. Okay, cowardly lion.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who would be the witch?
No Yellow Brick Road because they would get
get
lost.
lost.
They would get lost on the road. Camera wise. You know what I mean? They would just blend in. They would just
Follow.
blend in, right?
Follow the red brick road.
black, we do white road.
White road.
Follow the white road. yeah.
They should do an Asian Wiz.
Yeah, they should do an Asian Wiz.
The Black Wiz, that was Michael Jackson, right? Did he write that movie?
I don't think so.
But he wrote the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a...
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the rubber brick road. Follow the rubber brick road.
Yeah.
No, bad.
No, very good.
No, yeah. Yeah, that and
why
the monkeys too, right? Don't they have monkeys, flying monkeys in that? Yeah.
And they were really depressed, all those actors.
Yeah.
Like the little people on that were treated so awful.
Yeah.
And then the rumor that one guy killed himself ended up being not true.
Really? Who?
They said a little person actor hung himself in the woods, and apparently you could see it in the original cut, but that's not true.
Mm.
Man, Brad looks different, huh?
49.
Dude. There's just something about it.
You know what they represented?
Yeah. Yeah. Is Jim Henson in there like I mean, it doesn't look real.
By the way, why didn't they get, those are all really old men, and they should have gotten little kids.
Yeah.
Or just get little kids to play little people.
Yeah.
No, but that wouldn't have been,
Dude, imagine.
that wouldn't have been okay.
Yeah. Imagine if you were a dwarf actor and you didn't get the role.
I didn't get it. What? I mean,
Come on!
there's 10,000 roles. I didn't get it. Nothing. Not even a callback.
You know, they all shared one trailer. They put them all in one trailer.
One trailer. Yeah.
It's how awful. They were treated so poorly. They talk about it. It was so awful, the way that this movie was filmed, the way they did it. And also, she was treated like shit. She was abused the whole time. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's his name in
Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R2D2.
Imagine, dude, scenes in Tatooine in that thing
For hours.
for hours. Imagine that.
You'd do it.
I mean,
You'd do it.
after I did Star Wars, the success, I think the first time you're doing it, you're like, no one's gonna watch this, and I'm in this tin can in the desert.
But you still get the praise of the fans because they know it's you. Because they promote it as you.
I know, but no one knew Star Wars was going to be that big.
No, not the first one.
Yeah, so in the first one, he's like, fuck this. You know what I mean? And then the second one, he's probably like, yeah, put me in that.
Imagine the call from his agent. We did it.
Wait. He has dwarf agents?
You think they have regular...
Hey, Joey, you did it. You got the part.
You want someone like you to represent you.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you should have Asian representation.
I still kind of have a Korean agent.
I think you should have more.
Lawrence Har. Commercial.
Lawrence Hosteen.
No.
Half Asian, half Jewish.
He chooses
Where are these Jewish Asian agents?
Yeah.
We need them. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Thanks
One of the trees from Lord of the Rings is here, guys. Get in there, dude.
You're not doing anything. You're fine. Ladies and gentlemen, for our fans at home, we have a guest that joined us, one of our favorite people on earth, and
Very funny. I like
a
you.
ballot holder,
Handsome.
a potential inductee to the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Blake.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blake.
Blake Griffin.
You know this, right? He is on the ballot to go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I don't know much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know much about it, but...
Do you know
But I'll tell you this,
sport?
though. I'll tell you this. I know that you're a professional basketball player.
Was.
You're right. But but I don't judge it by that.
Who did he play for?
What?
Who did he play for? Name
Fuck
name
you,
anybody
dude.
he played for.
Fuck off, dude.
Go ahead.
What?
He played for 35 teams.
How many teams did you play for?
I played for. Just start naming.
The Nuggets.
Nope.
No.
Fuck! The Golden. What's it, the Golden?
The Golden. Yes, the Goldens.
The Goldens? What's it called?
It all goes back
Golden
to
State.
Asian
What?
Asian themed
Golden
stuff.
State Warriors, yeah.
Yeah, Golden State Warriors.
It's like, the sun. The rising sun.
Were you on the Dragons? When were you on the Dragons?
Yeah, this is embarrassing for me, dude.
You're more
Keep
like
going.
Kid, you can guess. I know you can guess.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I promise.
Trailblazers.
Brazers is crazy. You are sticking with
Trailblazer.
it. That's crazy.
How many more shots?
At the Dynamite Mines, he was in those.
Oh, Dynamite.
Yeah,
I don't think that was. I think that's lying. There's no Dynamite. Mine.
Utah Dynamite Mines.
Yeah.
What city
Yeah.
was the hub for no longer needing the railroads that...
Salt. What?
No, like think about where were cars?
Give me different-
Where's like the home
Detroit.
There you go. There's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
What's
What are
the
the-
team name?
What is it?
Fucking the Lions.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, I was-
You played for the Lions?
I played center for the Lions.
I thought that was football.
It is?
It is. Yeah. That's not a football player.
What is
Give me the first initial of the
P?
P.
Detroit.
Pistons.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Detroit Pistons.
There you go, Bobby.
Did Blake Griffin ever play basketball here in Los Angeles?
I thought he played for the Lakers, but no.
Is there another team in LA?
What?
Is there another team in LA?
Yeah.
The Lakers.
That. Give me the first initial.
C.
Not the Celtics.
Yes.
I did
No.
play for the Celtics.
Did you
Not-
really?
That's not the LA.
That's Boston, though. That's Boston.
Yes.
There you go.
Clippers.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
There's one more, but this one could be tough.
Give me the city.
No, the
I'm
city's
gonna
a
give
dead
you
giveaway.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the. I'll give you the state.
Yeah.
Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints.
New York.
Oh, the New York.
The New York.
The New York. Give me the first initial.
No. Come on.
Why?
Because I want you to find it.
Okay.
In fact, the team didn't used to be in New York. They were in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Maybe that helps. It won't. That makes it
It makes it
substantially
so much
harder.
Can you just give me the first initial, man? You're making it embarrassing.
It's an integral part to a basketball hoop.
That's right.
Name of the team.
Cylinders.
Yes.
Yes.
The New York Cylinders.
Brooklyn Cylinder.
Even if we tell you the Brooklyn, do you know about the Brooklyn? You know the team in Brooklyn? Do you know who they are?
Let's just move on, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me the first initial.
Well, what is the part of a basketball hoop that you know other than the rim
Yeah, the rim
and the?
and the net. There's no fucking New York Nets.
That's right. There's not.
Is there Nets?
Yes.
We just told you the.
Oh, really?
Brooklyn Nets.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You're really good on that,
Here
dude.
I am. Thanks, man. Thanks. You were a big fan, right?
Yeah.
Zoom into that real fast. That's a great squad, by the way. Look at that, dude. Look at the powerhouse.
Oh yeah.
But here's what
Can you name any of those guys?
I'll try.
Can you,
You
know
can-
which one's Blake? How about that?
All the way to the right.
There it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Spunky Webb. Is he in that?
Yeah, Spunky Webb is in the top middle.
Yeah.
Who else? Name these guys. I know you know them.
David Chambers.
David Chambers on the top left.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
very good.
There's always one African guy, like Frank Olomanamajan.
Oh,
No, it's Illuminamajan.
Illuminamajan.
Okay.
Close though.
Yeah. So, and also there's always a Croatian or something.
Yes.
Vladimir
There's actually a
Ocek.
Native American on that team right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Which one's Native American?
Shadow Wolf.
Yes.
Is there a shadow wolf?
I will say about that guy, he got the ball stolen from him every single game.
But they gave him like his own little court.
Give him a little side court.
And
Yeah.
he gets to play there.
Yeah, I don't know much, dude. I don't know
It
much.
doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
this was an amazing team.
Yeah,
Fear
it
the
was.
Beard, number 13 is there. Durant,
James Harden.
Kyrie. That's a crazy crew.
Who's the white guy?
You know who the white guy is?
Is he a legend?
He's an awesome guy.
He's a great guy.
But he's a basketball legend.
And I wouldn't. He's not like the Hall of Fame type of, but he's
Like
like
John Stockton.
not.
That's a
not-
legend.
That's
One of the
he's
best
not that players of all time.
Oh, Stockton is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe I even know that.
His name is
John Stockton?
Yeah.
You know more players than you lead on. Like, I think you know. Name another famous basketball player. Go, fast. Go. I know you know.
Magic Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Who else?
We got Scottie Pippen.
100%.
Yeah.
See? I know you know. You know the
You know a
old.
lot.
He does.
You're killing this, dude.
Yeah. I remember in the Phoenix Suns Chambers, the center forward.
Center forward for the Phoenix Suns.
What's his first name?
Tom Chambers.
Tom Chambers. Yeah.
There you go.
Chambers of Commerce.
How do you know Tom Chambers? Video games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Video
That's
games
how I
should
know.
help.
Yeah. There he is, Tom Chambers. Do you know him, Tom Chambers?
I don't think I may have met him before.
Yeah. What legends have you met? Look at a guy that throws. What?
Most of them, if they're still alive.
Why are you laughing?
He's with Jordan.
He's about to get into the Hall of Fame.
I know he's great.
Well, he knows the legends. He is a
Yeah.
legend.
This is more about you than
No. Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Right. There's certain comedy legends that I don't know.
right.
Who?
I've never met. Fuck.
Russell Brand.
You're right. I know Russell.
Oh, you know Russell.
Yeah.
You know everybody, and everybody
No,
knows you.
there is one legend I don't know.
Ram Dass. You're not familiar with Ram Dass.
Ram Dass, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know him.
Yeah. Let me think. Who have I not met?
You've met
Eddie Murphy.
You've met Eddie.
I've never met Eddie.
By the way,
Ever met? Never,
We met him
never,
together.
No, I've never met Eddie Murphy.
I just recently got an Instagram notification. See if I still have it.
From whom?
Oh,
Oh no, it's
this
going
is
to
a
be a
good
big
one.
name, dude.
No. Oh,
Deepak Chopra.
no. Richard
that out.
Pryor started following me.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Good news, bad news. One, he's alive. Good news.
Yeah. Is he hanging out with Epstein?
I don't know.
didn't die either.
That really shocked me.
Richard Pryor started following
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I don't
Does
know
Richard
who's
Pryor
running.
follow
Yeah.
you?
No.
God, I'm a little bummed that Pryor followed you from the grave.
Maybe Rain
the
Pryor.
grave.
You know his daughter.
Oh, right. Maybe she runs the account.
Maybe Rain Pryor does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard.
Do you know her daughter?
Yeah, Rain Pryor.
Let me
Yeah.
see if I can find the screenshot of it.
Wait, Richard Pryor. Is his icon him on fire?
He follows y'all too.
Hey, he does follow me, but I don't follow him back.
Does he follow me?
Yeah.
I didn't know whether to follow back or not.
I don't think it's a follow back. This is a corporate account run by
Yeah.
someone else. I mean,
Yeah.
follows
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Kill Tony.
yeah, he's a big
Oh,
Kill
right
Tony
here.
fan.
Here we go.
It's insane.
Richard Pryor started
Huge.
following you.
That's huge.
Wow.
I mean, it's
Larry Bird. Do you know him?
yeah. Met him one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
The hick from French Lick.
That's what they call him.
Really?
The hick
Yeah.
from French, talk the most shit. They think
Yeah.
he was like he was a dog, right? He would talk
Oh, he was awesome.
heavy shit.
He
Wait,
was.
this reminds me, on the car ride, you're going to fucking love this. On the car ride from this weekend when we were on tour, so this guy that opens for me, Devontre Coleman, great comic. He's sitting there and he kind of giving me looks because the driver's saying a couple things, uncomfortable things. And he goes, well, I'll tell you what, you guys are better than Tupac. I had him and he was not nice. And Devontre goes, you had Tupac in the car? He goes,
Yeah.
just a couple months ago, had him. I go, well, we should alert the press. That's fucking huge.
Yeah.
And the Devontrae's giving me the don't egg this guy on because he's going to say wild shit.
Yeah.
And then I go, yeah, so what was Tupac's deal? He's like, well, he brought weed and, they lost his bag and he had to have his pot. And I was like, Tupac lost his weed that he traveled. By the way, Oregon, weed's very legal there. I was like, so Tupac brought weed a couple months ago and lost his bag. And then he goes, yeah. And I go, you sure it was Tupac? He goes, oh yeah. He sings Funky Cold Medina. That's swear to God.
No.
In Oregon. This is in Oregon.
Oregon, Funky Cold Medina.
Staying true to the West Coast.
Yeah, who is of course Tone Loc,
Ah.
not Tupac.
Tupac.
And I said, "Are you sure it's not Tone Loc?" He goes, hey, "That's who it is. That was him." He was a meanie. And then I have to give you one more story. This guy blew my mind. So the car gets quiet. Then he pipes up again. Somehow we're joking around about the files, about the Epstein files. And then he goes, I go, well, They should public execute. You know, they should just do like, we should do public execution. And it should be pay-per-view. You'd pay for it. And we're joking around about it. And then he goes, I agree. And I go, yeah, you like that? We should take out everyone on the list. He goes, yeah, I'd prefer, just historically because of me, I prefer hanging myself. And Devontre just slowly turned to me. And I was like, all right, brother, I think let's stop chatting. I'm going to get on my phone now. He literally said, I prefer hanging.
Wow.
And I was like,
Prefer hanging. Oh boy, that's tough.
Because you forget, dude. Oregon's the West Coast, but rural Oregon is not. Rural Oregon is not.
Are you like a get in the Uber, or is it like a driver?
It's a driver that works.
You get in and you right away. You're like, all right, let me feel him out, or because I try to go quiet, because you never know what you're gonna open up.
And then I always get nervous. I'm like, if they're familiar with you at all, for you, it's got to be impossible for them to not know who you are. We can kind of get away with it sometimes, but then I think they're listening to every word that we're saying.
Yeah.
So especially if I'm with people that are opening for me, I'm always like, we should, because sometimes people talk about stuff that we know and friends. I'm always like, let's not. He can hear. He's going to listen.
Also, a lot of drivers have those little
cameras. I think about that all the time.
I mostly think about it when I'm just getting a bug.
Just huffing a bug.
You just like make eye contact.
Yeah.
Like,
You talk to him right when you get in?
there's the hey, hello.
Yeah, but
how are
do you?
And then I try to. Sometimes I just take AirPods and I go, hey guys, yeah, I'm here. I'm in a car, so I'm gonna be on mute, but I'm listening. And I watch TikTok videos.
So good.
I did the phone call thing too, but the ride was like an hour and a half. It was tough to keep that up.
Yeah.
I had to improvise a fake phone call for 2 hours. No, Johnny. You know what I mean? He was at the halfback. He's a halfback guy. Just making shit up.
How did we lose the deal?
Yeah.
How did we lose it?
2 hours of that.
We had a driver in England that we had on video that we posted. We were asking him questions because we really wanted to know. Like, he showed us the studio, right? That what was it, Abbey Road was recorded at, right? And then we passed it and we're like, what's that? And he's like, oh, so and we're like, oh shit, I don't understand a word this guy.
He laughed so hard.
He was just mumbling through everything, and he'd go, oh yeah, and we're like, yeah, that's fine. He talked to us forever. We didn't. Nothing came out of that.
Talkspace.
Talkspace is the #1 rated online therapy, bringing you professional support from licensed therapists and psychiatrists that you can access anytime, anywhere.
And on Thursdays at 4, I go to therapy every week. It saves my life. It's easy to get started. You can easily sign up online and get paired with a licensed provider, typically within 48 hours.
My favorite thing is you can do this from anywhere. Look, a lot of people still use traditional therapy when you go in to talk to someone in an office or a house or whatever. But for a lot of people that are busy, you have families, you have multiple jobs, you have a lot going on, you can do this from the comfort of your own home, on your lunch break, at your office. You can do it in your car. It doesn't matter where you are. Talkspace makes getting the help you need easy, accessible, and affordable. Plus, most insured members have a $0 copay. $0 copay.
Oh my God.
Let us tell you more about why we love Talkspace, because Bobby and I both use therapy. We both believe in it. I think it's nice to
I had trauma in my life, and so I do EMDR through Talkspace and whatnot, and it's completely taken the weight off my shoulders.
After you do therapy at 4 p.m., it's always a good episode.
We always have a better podcast after I do therapy.
That is actually true.
Yeah.
And as a listener to this podcast, you'll get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/badfriends and enter the promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80, SPACE80 to match with a licensed therapist today. Go to Talkspace.com/badfriends and enter promo code SPACE80. What size shoes are those?
15.
16.
Really?
Yeah, 16.
My God, dude.
Yeah, we could never share.
Huge feet.
You want to throw them on?
No, I don't want to throw them on.
Yeah, come on. Let me see you with his shoes on.
You're 6'9".
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Are you dating, married? What's going on with you?
I'm just getting right down to it.
He's always interested.
Yeah, I go direct.
Because if you have that big of feet, he's kind of...
I bonsai.
Oh, you're interested in me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not sexually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how dare you?
Spiritually?
Yeah, spiritually maybe.
Emotionally.
Yeah. So, you dating? What's going on?
Yeah. I'm engaged.
Yeah.
I'm engaged. Yeah. Thanks.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
And guess who's going to be the flower girl?
Bobby.
You would be such a cute flower
Oh my
girl.
God.
I would be the best.
A little sundress.
I would literally do it.
Just floating down.
Yeah.
down the
I would
aisle.
literally do it.
You with the flower. I mean, you'd make it such a show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a date already or no?
September, yes. Labor Day weekend.
9/11.
I made 9/11. Wow.
September 11th. September
It's a good
11th.
time to do it.
Love is in the air.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Did you instantly, when you met her, did you instantly know she's the one, or did it take time?
She's pretty special from the beginning.
He's looking for love is why he's so inquisitive, because we're trying to find him love again because he wants it bad.
Let's get down to
I
brass
am
tacks,
I am
Bobby.
dating somebody.
Oh, how's
I am
that
dating
going?
Good.
How'd you guys meet?
Yeah. At the Comedy Store, but I mean, I am dating somebody.
I'm saying
Is she a comic?
no.
No.
You're dating someone, but I'm saying like you want marriage now. You're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
No, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
He
I
wants
think
it.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
What makes you know you're ready?
He's 54.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm about to
shit.
die. That's how I know.
My God.
Yeah.
We just bought his plot of land to bury him in, so we figured we
Yeah.
get that done,
Yeah.
then we get a headstone,
Yeah.
then we
Get
get
married on the plot of land.
Yeah.
Save a little.
I've been taking a lot of these lately.
Yeah, that's a plug for the show.
Yeah. No, but this is real. I asked Carlos last night. I go, bring me more blue.
The
Chew."
funniest thing is we do Blue Chew reads for the show, but Bobby eats the bags. He rips through them, and
I
we
rip
don't
through
even,
'em.
then we don't have them to do the reads because
Yeah.
he's like, they're at the house.
You're just popping them like.
Oh my
like,
God.
No. It's just like because I'm on Lexapro, you cannot get even erect
Not at all.
at all.
So the Lexapro and the Blue Chew are just fighting.
Yeah, they're fighting each other. Yeah.
Who wins?
That's the commercial.
What? Blue Chew wins every
That
time,
is
baby.
a great commercial.
Yeah. I need it.
You do.
Really, it works though.
But without
Coming is hard.
okay.
Coming's hard.
But without the
Coming is
Lexapro,
hard,
you're
dude.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm coming at the gym. I'm coming at home. You've seen that, right,
yeah.
Arnold? God, it's the best.
best.
Wait, but without the Lexapro, you are fine.
If I wasn't on it, no, yeah, I'd be fine. Yeah.
But you
yeah.
feel so much better on Lex.
It's really astounding how it affects your sex drive.
What are they called? SSRIs? Is
Oh,
that-
like whole drive.
I think the whole drive. Even now, it's like. Last night I was at the comedy show. We were at the show,
Yeah.
and I was going in the back, and there was a really cute girl, and she grabbed my wrist, and she's like, "Where are you going?" Right? And I go, I'm going home. I think that's the Lexapro talking.
Take my.
yeah. Like I didn't even because normally what I would do is I'd wait for the whole show to end.
Yeah.
Then I'll position myself, smoke a cigarette outside of the main room door.
I know what you do.
Yeah, and then you grab them and go, "What's up? You have fun?" Right? But I didn't even do that. I did this and I went home.
But then if you did this and then you got in your car, popped the Blue Chew, then you're like, I'm going to go have a chat with that lady.
Yeah, then I have to drive back. Yeah,
Yeah, you got to go back.
Yeah, but it affects my sex drive, I think.
That's something that ball players can't do. Like you can't wait outside of the stadium, have a cigarette.
No, I
and
usually
be like,
don't.
Yeah.
But guys will use the bench attendants, the locker room attendants. They sit out there on the court during the game, and they'll use the
Oh, really? They'll do that?
Go talk to that girl from, they send them over.
like
That's
the
great.
single guys out.
It's like Carlos is like your runner.
Yeah.
Except I would take the girls from the players.
Okay, player. I see you.
I would do half and half.
What do you
She said no, man.
You say
Exactly.
You're saying
Yeah, Blake,
if you're an assistant at an NBA game, you would get a girl over Blake Griffin?
yeah, if he was pointing at a girl, I'd be like, "Hey, Blake, he's got some other girls tonight, but you roll with me. Maybe we'll see him at 3 a.m., 4 a.m." That would be
And, yeah.
the same one I do with Bob.
That is precisely.
Bobby, I'm joking. I don't.
No, no, it's not.
I let it go.
No, that is legitimately true.
It's the ketamine talking. The ketamine. Yeah.
Are you guys doing ketamine
No,
back?
I'm not
he
on
is.
ketamine.
Yeah, he's on ketamine.
He
Saturday
was
night.
He was on this weekend. He's going to be in timeout because he's supposed to be sober, but not happening, I guess.
Okay.
And they go to the gay nightclubs and they party all night.
We don't have to tell Blake about the gay part.
No, Blake likes to hear that kind of stuff.
No, I love. Are you kidding me? Come on.
You would kill it at the Abbey.
Thanks, man.
Make that part of your speech.
Blake, who's
I would have killed it at the Abbey, just letting you guys know.
Blake, who's the most famous person that's been courtside when you were playing?
Obama.
Oh my gosh.
Would anybody make you nervous?
Yeah, does it make you nervous?
Never.
Basketball.
No.
Basketball. I've literally been able to dribble ball since I could walk.
Right.
That's kinda
It's
like
like
us,
the
though.
one thing.
Secondhand.
Well, I'm saying you see someone famous in a crowd at a show. It's awesome. You're like stoked.
Yeah, I don't
You're not
care.
nervous.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I don't know. It depends on who. Like like seeing Denzel or Jack Nicholson or
Barack Obama.
Is Jack even watching
Barack
the game?
Obama. Yes,
Yeah.
Barack. I've never played with Barack, but Barack was there.
You don't know Barack?
Dude, there was a game. Look this up. Look up N64 Turok. Turok. Barack Obama is the game I'm going to put out, where Barack Obama's just fighting dinosaurs. Barack Obama taking back.
Okay.
That's Barack Obama.
That's why he's so staunch on the fossil fuels.
That's exactly right, dude.
So you don't get intimidated if Barack or something was in the sideline.
I need you to.
I don't know how to say it. I refuse to say it right.
No, he's saying it right.
Yeah.
Barack.
Barack Obama.
Barack.
Yeah. You wouldn't get nervous like they go, Barack's here.
Not nervous. I would be like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
The guy was in office for fucking almost a decade, and it's Barack to him. Never once did you hear the news and go Barack, and you're like, no, I think it's Barack.
Yeah. I know it's
they were saying
Barack.
that on Fox News.
Yeah, they were.
Bobby's just outed himself as a Fox News guy.
Big time. Turning point.
Damn it, Barack.
Turning point guy.
Hussein Obama.
Yeah. How was the?
Show me his papers. Was he even born here? Show me.
How was the Kid Rock concert, by the way?
It was really good.
So good. We were there.
Yeah.
We went. It was
Drink my beer, kiss my frog.
Fish my
I love
fish.
that. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was listening to Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Amazing performance.
Bad Bunny.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was
What
great.
a great
I mean,
performance.
It was insane.
Flawless.
It was insane.
It was insane.
I didn't understand one word he
Not
said.
a single
I don't
word.
care.
Word.
I
I put up a Google Translate
I-
on TV.
I was like, fuck, I'm in.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
More Bunny.
He understood every word because Fancy's from Spain, so he really got that. That really tickled you, didn't
Yeah, it's not deep. I think
it? It's not deep.
Oh, wow. I just picked up on the accent. The whole time. I
Thank
thought-
you. It took you.
He's working hard to cover it up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't cover up your
No.
From?
Okay, thank you. I
Because-
won't do it anymore.
Okay. That was actually surprisingly easy to convince you of.
Yeah. He's an American citizen now, so he's safe.
Congratulations.
He's safe in here with
Oh,
us. Yeah.
sorry.
That was a big deal for us for a while.
Yeah. We got him in.
And you're all good, obviously.
Yeah. Not really.
You say that. I mean, we don't really know.
Yeah. Maybe I should call like a president or something.
Did you ever
Barack
want to?
or-
Did you ever want to fight someone in the crowd? Did you ever want to?
Yeah. Nobody famous, really.
But you did want to fight a random fan.
I did want to fight.
I mean, the Malice at the Palace is one of the greatest things that ever happened. That throwing the water on that guy is.
That's
such,
you know who that is?
who?
Will Meldman.
Wait, that's Will?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So it was a bit.
It was a bit.
God, I never knew that's who that was.
Yeah. Will Meldman right there in the yellow shirt.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Warriors fan.
I badly wanted it to be someone you didn't know
Yeah.
because it was a great bit. He threw water.
We reenacted it like a year, right after the playoffs.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
He threw water on a guy in a Warriors shirt
By
as
accident.
a bit. Yeah, it was an accident.
By accident.
That's funny that was Will. I couldn't even tell with the hat on. You've never done that. You've never thrown something at a fan. Have you ever had something thrown at you?
And I've kicked somebody.
Who'd you kick?
Oh.
They turned around and kicked him on the back.
Why?
What? As a joke, but I think I did too hard.
It hurt.
I go, get the fuck out of here. And
How
I kicked
often
him
are
in
you
the
guys
back like
kicking out hecklers?
Not as much
Not as
anymore.
much.
The store is pretty good about it, especially now. That's Bobby. If he was but yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Bobby.
that's one of my moves.
Bobby
Yeah,
would be Draymond Green,
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
I'd be Rodman.
No,
Why not?
no, the worm was.
I'm good defensively.
In the dress.
Don't get defensive, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're Rodman. Yeah, you're Rodman when you got
That'd be
married.
wild.
Yeah.
That's Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
Which basketball player would I be if I was a famous ball player?
Oh, shit. That's a good one. Steph Curry.
That's a huge compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
No, Stephen Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
Is that who you meant when you said Steph Curry?
Yes, I did.
Steve Curry.
Yeah, Steve Curry. Yeah.
That is 100% who I would be.
I think that's what you. That's
Absolutely.
the type. Yeah.
Hey, man, that guy's a dog.
What about me? I'd be Yao Ming.
No.
I'm Yao Ming.
Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin.
Oh, Jeremy Lin. I would be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who is the? Was there ever a short Asian ball player that made it? Never.
Like made it.
Yeah.
Honestly, Jeremy had a nice run for it.
Because
He had
what
a
was
solid
Jeremy?
career.
Jeremy's only 6'3", something like that, 6'2".
Oh, you're talking about shorter.
Oh, Yuki Kawamura was 5'8", Japanese point guard,
Yeah.
shortest
He
active.
plays for Memphis right now.
Yeah, he still plays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Yuki Kawamura, 5'8".
He's good.
That could be you.
Yeah. Is he
I'm telling
good
you,
or
Bobby,
what?
He's a good player.
Yeah. But he's not the first guy you would sign
Well, his stats.
No, he's not.
at the draft.
Well, I mean, maybe some people. Maybe.
Yuki first round draft. Yuki goes to the Bulls.
Can you imagine what this did for Japan? I mean, they probably lost their mind when he got drafted.
Yeah. Well, by the way, Rui Hachimura.
Oh, Hachimura, he's half,
he's
right?
half Japanese.
No.
And he's really good.
He's a Laker. He's great.
Yeah. He's like 6'9", 6'8".
He's the fucking man.
Yeah.
He's Asian?
Really nice guy, too.
But here's the problem, Blake.
Look, you
Zoom in.
Yeah.
Zoom in. Here's the problem.
Enhance.
What's the other half?
Enhance.
He's Asian.
What's the other half?
Just spinning. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he really does look Japanese.
He does. He really does.
Yeah. I think the other half won in this biological
It
debate.
always does.
Yeah.
Well, first name and last name won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah.
Hachimura.
And there's him with his peers.
And speaks, obviously speaks it.
So his dad was Asian, mom was white. Not black, I mean.
No, his parents were white. They were both white. And this was a big point of contention.
Mishap.
Yeah.
It was a big mishap.
The hospital was getting real loose with how they organize.
Did you guys see this woman who gave birth a black, is a white woman, gave birth a black kid and accused the husband of cheating on her with the black
I've seen
woman?
it time and time again.
It's called the Blake Griffin autobiography.
Well, so his mom is black.
Brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
Should we dive into it? I mean,
Well, why is that a weird?
I mean,
Dude, clearly his mom is Asian. What the fuck? His dad is black.
But how does he get the last name Yukino Nomura?
have you ever? Do we?
Explain it to me seriously.
Maybe he grew up with his mom. Is all I'm gonna say. I don't know this for a fact, but maybe.
That's his mom. Wow.
No, that's his dad. Yes.
All right.
That's his mom.
Yeah, that's his mom. That must be his dad. I'm not sure. Actually, it's a good question about the last name.
Yeah.
Unless his dad.
Oh, look at.
Boy, I'll tell you what. This is tough to tiptoe around.
What?
But how about this, Blake? As a half in the NBA.
Oh, you're half. That's right.
You're a half.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're one of the greatest halves that ever lived.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to be an inspiration to all the other halves.
Your combo is what?
I'm a
Your mom's
light-
white.
My mom is white with red hair.
Yeah.
He's me.
Yeah.
He's me if we flipped.
Yeah.
And your dad's a large black man.
And my dad's a black man.
Is he large?
He is large. Yeah, he's 6'4", 6'5".
Can you imagine if he wasn't? He's 5'8".
5'8".
His dad's that little Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Are they still together?
They are still together.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you ever go home and go, I'm going to come? Where do they like? What city?
Oklahoma City.
I'm going to go back to Oklahoma City. I'm just going to go to my old room and stay for the weekend. Do you ever do that?
I do. When I go home, I stay with them. They have since moved to a different house that I grew up in.
Because you help them.
Same bed though from your childhood.
Same bed.
Same bed.
Yeah. And is it nice to just wake up in the morning, your mom's cooking up something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think as a white redhead lady married to a black man in Oklahoma
Corned beef
City
hash.
Dude. Wow.
Right in your face.
By the way,
Yeah.
love corned beef hash.
Over medium eggs, over medium.
CBH. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
What?
Corned beef for the Irish, hash for the black side.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hashish.
Hashish, sorry.
Yeah.
Corned beef hashish.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask something controversial.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we can cut it out if you want.
No,
but it's a real question. It's a real question. Does your house smell
Got
more?
my mom's dick. I thought,
That was the question.
Yeah.
Does your home
Smell
more black
white or black?
black?
I knew you were going to say that.
You know what I mean? No, because there's a smell, right?
yeah, there is.
If you go to my parents' house, it's full blown Korean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, Koreans live here.
Yeah.
Right. So it does. What do I smell? I'm spending the night.
my personal home. Or my parents' home.
Your parents' home. You and I are sleeping twin beds,
Yeah.
separate beds. I mean,
My parents' home.
yeah.
We're sleeping.
I wake up.
Smells,
Oh, good morning, Blake.
yeah, it smells like the White House. Not the White House,
Yeah.
but a White House.
But it smells a lot of candles.
Yeah, there's candles.
Yeah.
Cotton, fresh linen.
Oh.
That's a white
Was that the-
person's candle.
Oh, okay. Got you.
white
I was-
people
The
look-
cotton thing was weird.
Yeah, that actually threw me off.
We both were like, where are you going with this, dude?
White people's candles smell. It's like
Okay.
It's like
Linen.
Yeah.
fresh linen, or they do like the
Camping wood fire.
like
Okra.
beach wood fire. No, that's a different one.
Beechwood.
okay.
Beechwood.
Beechwood, yeah.
What does my house smell like? You've been to my mom's house.
Yeah, it's white.
It's very white.
Yeah.
What does it smell like?
I mean, it's always like a little bit of a baseball glove with coffee. You know what I mean? And a little
Oh, wait,
bit
what was the first thing?
baseball glove, like a
Oh,
leathery baseball glove,
Drink
like a very
my
American.
beer,
Yeah.
fish my fish,
A little apple pie.
drive my truck,
Yeah, that.
tie my boat.
Smells
Do you
good.
listen to country?
Don't.
Yeah.
What do you
know-
listen to?
What do I listen to?
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Thank you.
Hip hop.
No, I like everything. I think I like. What do I like? I think my preference, if I could listen to anything all day long, probably be closer to soul music than.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like it. Yeah, that's my
Redheads are black.
That's
now.
it, right?
That makes
You like
We
that
are
music.
black. We're black now, which you already had.
Doobie doobie.
Well,
doo.
now I'm just full black.
Your redheaded half got promoted to full black.
Full black, yeah.
Is your
Got
mom?
called
Your
up.
mom's redheaded.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pure red.
Purebred. Purebred.
I love it when it's
redhead.
pure.
There she
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
meet your mom so bad.
She's
Me
a
too.
sweet
Look at
lady.
it. Oh wow.
Yeah.
And that's your dad?
no,
Yeah,
no,
no,
that's just a
that's
guy
just-
that she
yeah.
met. She just brought a guy to the game.
Yeah.
And your brother is right down there, who I love. Your brother's a great man.
Taylor. Yeah, there's Taylor.
Wow.
I run into, he's got the red beard. Which
Yeah.
you kind of would have if
I
you
would if I grew it out.
but you never do.
I did once, but I would. You know what? I would kind of like. I would make sure it looked a little darker. You know.
So
I'd use
did
the
he
oil.
shave because he was bald, or he shaved to look not like you?
he was going thin, and he was like, you know what? I'm not
It's
fighting
out.
anymore.
And you're not even close to that. You've got full lettuce.
dude. I've been working on it.
No,
You
it
know,
looks
I've been-
no, but
I
see,
use a thickening shampoo
yes.
and condish.
Got
I take the pills.
take the pills.
Yeah, I'm fighting it.
Carlos is he wants us to go fly him to Turkey. Show him what you got because he wants us to fly him to Turkey to fix that.
All right, Blake.
Oh, prime candidate, dude. You would be, dude. You would. Can you imagine?
We said we wanted to fly him out for it. He already looked it
They're
up.
having trouble in their government though. It's a little.
Can you imagine doing ketamine with a full head? I mean,
Blake, I'd be unstoppable.
yeah.
It'd be.
You'd be at the
lobster
Abbey
meat.
just
Whipping it back and
or
forth.
tranquilizer.
Dude, it would be lobster meat 3.0.
Oh,
It'd be
dude.
crazy.
Man, I like
That's
you.
that might be too much power for one man.
That's why.
Oh.
That's why God did that because they go, this guy's too handsome and cool.
Mm-hmm.
We give him hair as well. It's trouble. That's trouble.
I would like to. I mean, people love the results.
Yeah. Well, look at dude. Honestly though, we looked it up, right? How much
Yeah.
did you say it costs for the whole head?
$6,000.
6 G's for turkey.
That was for Spain. For Turkey, it's like 4,500, I think.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We'll send you to Turkey. Can we send him to Turkey?
Why don't we just do a little GoFundMe right now? Why don't we start it?
You could fund me. Just
Whoa.
Whoa.
Technically, I could, but we just met.
Yeah.
we don't need to go fund me. We have the funds here.
All right.
Wow, dude. That's really
You
aggressive.
know what? Let's make up. Let's make a little bet, and maybe I'll fund your hair transplant.
Let's make a bet with him and let's see if it works.
Oh yeah.
What's
Do
the
a
bet?
Who are the matchup in the finals?
Oh, so you're gonna pick?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
pick
you pick. If you pick correctly, I'll fund your hair.
Oh, this is amazing.
great. This is
If
great.
you
This
pick
is
the
Do you need some time to look at
No,
standings?
No, he's a diehard.
Oh, you're a. Oh.
Okay.
He's a diehard. He's that basketball is his number one sport that he pays attention to.
Okay.
And by the way, I'll let you pick between Spain and Turkey.
Oh, Daddy's splashing the pot.
Let me pick for you.
No,
Yeah, let me pick for you.
please, God, no.
Yeah. Let me pick
Shanghai
for you.
Sharks versus the Beijing Tigers.
Yeah. Are we talking basketball like
NBA.
NBA. Okay,
Yeah.
NBA. Right. Can I pick for you?
Are we talking basketball?
yeah.
AAU. Do high schools. Do local high schools.
Yeah.
All right, you pick Bob, but
Okay.
yeah,
No, give us
I don't
your
know.
give us your
You
real
should-
pick.
The Sonics.
I already know.
Okay.
The Sonics. So yes, he picks the Sonics.
Yeah.
I was gonna say OKC versus Celtics. I think the Celtics are gonna go.
Wow, really? I love that pick.
Tatum
I love that
coming
pick.
All right. So how about this? Ironically, what you picked was half true
Exactly.
because the Sonics are now the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Wow.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
you were
I already knew that. I always just say the old school name.
right.
Yeah, I already knew that.
I know.
That changed. I already know that.
How about the Knicks old school name?
Exactly.
What's that one?
What?
The New York Nick.
Your Knicks. What?
Nick.
Nick.
Nick Oz.
Nick. That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
they
New York
short. They
Knicks.
short. We dropped the A.
The New York Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were really good. I think,
And these knickers are running up and down the floor.
By God, have you ever seen a Nicka run so fast?
This knicker's jumping out of the gym.
I mean,
why can't we have that? Yeah.
Yes, we can.
the Boston
Yes, we
Celtics
can.
are just have no answer on defense. They must be saying Nicka, please. Oh man, I got to be honest. I love your pick.
This is
I love. I
great.
mean, Oklahoma City's obviously a big favorite. The Knicks is like an interesting one. It's a very interesting one because Jason Tatum's hurt. He might be coming back.
I think
They're
he's coming back.
an
Wait. So
incredible
you
team.
think it's going to be OKC and who?
The Celtics. I think Tatum's coming back in a couple of weeks.
Oh, so you think the Celtics? Okay, OKC and the Celtics. You really think can do it?
Do you think he's going to be full strength?
No, but I think in the playoffs he will be, and I think he'll overtake the Pistons because they're younger.
It's incredible for you to talk to a professional basketball player this way, as if you have any knowledge more than this. I love it so
Dude,
much.
I'm actually I would not.
No, he might be
I
right.
would not argue that.
My money would be on Detroit, though.
The Pistons are young. They are the they are the best team in the. Bobby, you're loving this, aren't you?
Yeah.
He's been staring at the standings, trying to make sense of it.
Well, he's trying to match the team to a city.
I just think some of the names should be changed. Like the Cavalier. What is a Cavalier?
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I
agree
mean, that's like a hard
Do
thing.
you know
So
what
what do-
city?
What? No, I don't. Never even heard of it before.
Cleveland, but where do you think they should be called?
A Cavalier?
I've never heard of it before.
What do you think let's rename them. How about this? This is more fun for
What?
you. The Cleveland.
Like the Cleveland, there's the Browns. It's simple.
All right.
Yeah.
It's got to be some sort of, you know what I mean?
So Cleveland what? For the
Hands.
Black.
Cleveland Hands.
You know what I
Cleveland
mean?
Hands.
Yeah. Because that's what they use.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're really getting their hands in there.
Yeah. The Cleveland feet.
Cleveland feet. Move your feet.
Stuff that they use.
All right, so how about the
Calves. No, there's a calves, right?
Well, they're the
That's the
Cavalier.
Cavalier. Oh, yeah. That's even simpler. That like, because I have a calf.
No, Cavs. But you're right. You know what? That's,
okay.
They do go by the Cavs.
Right, yeah.
Okay, how about Toronto Raptors? Do you like the Raptors?
I don't like it either. Let's do an animal that exists.
The star player, Barack Obama.
Yeah. How about the rain frogs?
The Toronto Rain Frog.
Yeah.
There's a ton of
I
those.
love. Have you ever seen an African rain frog?
Careful.
No, it's not careful. They're the saddest creatures on earth. They're so cute, though. Have you seen it?
Bobby.
Why can't they be happy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at zoom in.
Okay, yeah, they got a little frat.
Look at that.
They're very sad.
Let's do that.
The African rain frogs are sad.
The Toronto African Rain.
Yeah, I mean, look at the merch we're gonna sell. Look at that, dude.
Why are they so sad?
Oh, it's
You know that when they're born, their fathers leave right away.
what?
Okay, so go back.
Okay, let's go back.
Okay, so then the 76ers are Philadelphia. What do you like about them?
Wait, the 76ers, what does that even mean?
Come on.
Or some arbitrary
Philadelphia,
number?
1776.
No, dude, that's no way. That's why that is.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
No. Let's just make up how
guy
about 1942s?
The guy who bought the team was actually 76 when he
Yeah,
bought
like,
it.
some arbitrary. I don't like 76ers.
You don't. Okay, so what in Philadelphia would represent a team better? Do you think
Philadelphia.
they've got Rocky? They've got the
I got it
Bell.
right. The Philadelphia Fentanyls.
Yes. Philly fence. Philly fence.
Yeah, the fence, dude.
Yeah.
I think because they have that street. What's that?
Let's go fence. Just bob out.
Yeah.
All right, Orlando Magic.
Yeah. Magic's good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Disney,
Magic is
Disney,
really
Orlando, Disney, Magic.
Yeah, I like it. No, I like it. I
And
like
then
it a lot.
Miami Heat.
Yeah. Not my favorite element.
Yeah. So what? What do you like better than a hurricane?
Miami, but it is hot there.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweats.
The
Miami sweats.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Miami
yeah.
sweatings.
Yeah, sweating. You know, 'cause
All
you
right.
sweat when you're there. I think it should be based on the city too.
All right. What about the Charlotte Hornets?
Never been to Charlotte. Are there Hornets there?
They're everywhere.
Well, then
they're
keep it.
inside the stadium.
They are.
Play mid-game.
Yeah.
They do the sound, the
They-
hive.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So keep it that then.
And okay, I know that you're going to correct this one. That's the Atlanta Hawks. What are those going to be? Careful.
Atlanta Hawks.
What goes on in Atlanta?
What? Shit, man.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, the Atlanta Madeas.
Yeah.
Madea.
Yeah.
You better pass that ball.
No.
Well, the Atlanta Madeas.
Yeah.
And then the Chicago Bulls. Do you like the Chicago Bulls? That's my home team.
Well, can I just? Are they indigenous to the city?
Bulls?
Yeah, back in the
Yeah.
day, before
They're
the
running
city.
wild in Illinois. We've had bulls running the streets for years.
Years.
Yeah.
Because I've been there a bunch of times. I've never seen a bull.
Well, they hide them from you.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they know your fighting days, that
Yeah.
you're a barrel boy. They don't want to upset you.
Yeah, but why the?
Why the Bulls?
Yeah.
Well, the Bears and the Cubs had a shared thing because
Yeah.
a cub for a bear. But the Bulls were just their own entity. They didn't want to have another bear.
But like the Chicago winds. Like
the
wind.
wind?
Yeah.
Wind.
Well, we had
It's so cold. It's so cold, right? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the women's team is called the Chicago.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Yeah.
Storm?
Yeah.
What are we
no,
called?
No. The storm is.
What are we called?
The Chicago
Yeah, what's Chicago's
Sky.
Sky?
Yeah.
Skyline. It should have been.
Yeah.
Chicago Sky.
That's
Nice.
right. Angel Reese, shut up. So you're okay
Angel
with
Reese.
Bull or no? Would you want something else? Because Chicago is Al Capone City. This is the Union City. It's a crime city.
Deep dish.
Deep dish.
Yeah. Deep dish.
Chicago deep dish.
Yeah. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. We keep it deep dish.
All right, let's
Yeah.
finish off the round. Milwaukee Bucks. Now, this is true to Milwaukee. Wisconsin is filled with Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
You like Bucks or you want something else for Wisconsin? They love
Fear
cheese.
the deer is what they say.
Fear the deer.
Cheese.
Wisconsin cheese.
Yeah.
Just cheese.
Yeah.
Got it.
Cheese.
Go cheese.
All right.
Yeah.
And of course, Blake's old team, the Brooklyn, what do we say? Nets.
Nets, yeah.
You like Nets?
Yeah.
Big proponent of the game.
Brooklyn hipsters.
Brooklyn hipsters.
Yeah, because there's a lot of hipsters there.
All right.
Yeah.
Indiana Pacers. What would you like? Do you like that?
Pacemakers.
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 Yeah,
There are a lot of elderly people in Indiana.
Yeah.
And then finally, out of Washington, D.C., the Wizards. Washington.
Warlocks.
Warlocks.
I'm more of a warlock guy.
The Washington Warlocks it is.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby Lee's
Nailed
locked
it.
in his picks,
Those
and
are my picks. Yeah.
Carlos has locked in his picks for the finals. And if it comes true, our fans are going to know Blake Griffin did agree to get you to Turkey or Spain to get a full-on hair transplant. So that's an air shake. Air shake it.
Yeah.
Huge.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Huge. That
No,
would be
exactly.
incredible.
It's not going to happen. Even if you win, I don't think Blake's going to do it.
If one team gets there,
I was just going to say.
No.
pay, pay for half your
Half and half.
That's not bad.
I'll let you choose which half.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's got to be right down the middle.
No, just from back.
No, it'd be funnier if it was just this half was full hair.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Half was no
Okay.
hair.
Yeah. Wow.
That is kind of a good move.
I think
I'm honestly pulling for you.
Me
Thanks,
too.
man.
How about
You're welcome.
I want to get surgery.
What do you want to get done?
That leg surgery where they chop the bones and they put a gap so I can be
Enhance,
taller.
Yeah. How tall are you?
5'3.5".
Ooh. Okay. And a half.
Wait. What's that? What's that?
No, I love that the half is still being used.
Got it.
Yeah,
As a
5'4".
54?
5'4".
He's 5'3".
I'm 5.
We've talked about
No, sorry, I was talking age.
Oh, yeah.
54. Yeah.
54, but he looks so good.
You look amazing.
It can
for
increase your
54.
height to 6 inches now. They break your legs and all that shit. Put the bones in there. It's $100,000. You want to bet Blake for this as well?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'll make it easier. The Wizards,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
And the Wizards. Go back to the that list that you had.
Now,
of
you
the
did know
teams.
that list was by teams and in place that they're in the league.
So go with.
I know. That's why I don't. Yeah, I want it long shots. How about the Wizards and the Pacers?
Okay.
Yeah.
Completely
They're both gonna
impossible.
win.
They're both from the same conference. So let's
Yeah,
pick one from the Western Conference.
All right.
Pick
All
one
right.
from
So
this list.
All right. So zoom in a little bit more. The Wizards and the
Go to the
Suns.
bottom. Go to the bottom. Wizards and the Kings, baby.
Yeah,
You
that's
want
my,
The Wizards
my
and the
thing.
Kings make the NBA Finals. I will pay for your leg lengthening.
You will?
I promise you.
Yeah. Wizards, and I'll even give you score.
Okay.
Yeah. 86-14.
That's the what?
Yeah.
Score of the game?
Yeah, that's the score of the game,
Right.
and the Wizards win it.
Avid
The
basketball.
Wizards win
Yeah,
by
86 by that many points. 14. And then you better do it.
Yeah.
You better pay for my surgery.
Wizards have to win by 62.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
be so funny if a pandemic broke out, all these guys got sick again, and then for some reason these two teams ended up in the middle of it.
That would be amazing.
It'd be
wouldn't it?
incredible.
Yeah.
It's impossible, but I want it to
It's
happen.
impossible. There's not even a 1% chance.
No. Literally no.
Yeah. No.
It's a 1 in a zillion.
I think, can you go down to the bottom? They have 12 wins and then
44 losses.
So they would have to get to. I mean, they're not technically eliminated from the playoffs, but
Yeah.
it's approaching fast.
They
if
would-
they win every single game from now on.
Yes.
If they win, so what are they? They're at 56 games, so they have 26 games
to go.
left. If they win out, 26 would put them at 38 wins, and then the 11th seed 20. Yeah, they could technically make it.
Technically.
Hypothetically. yes.
Hypothetically, yes.
And you know what? For your legs, I
Yeah.
hope they do.
Yeah, me too.
For your wonderful
Me
little
too.
legs, I hope they do.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine the confidence you'd have?
With the height?
Yeah.
No, dude. I have confidence now, guy.
Yeah, no,
No,
he's
I
saying
know.
it'd
Yeah,
get
yeah.
worse.
Hey, guy, don't ever challenge me.
I know.
All
I
right.
think it'd be
Yeah.
worse.
I'm
Slow
not
down.
afraid of you, guy. I never have, never will.
I know you have confidence. And you know what? That's on me.
Yeah.
I-
I'll rip you out.
What's that mean?
You know.
I'll stretch
This
you out.
chair?
You want me to stretch you out?
Stretch me out, dude.
Careful.
Yeah. Why?
Pause. I don't.
Yeah.
You stretch him out.
Yeah.
That's a sexual innuendo.
You know it's not.
What does stretch you out?
Legs.
You're gonna. Oh, you
Stretch your legs out. I'll stretch your legs right out, dude. Yeah.
just want to make him comfortable.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll be able to do, play again.
You guys go to fight, he just becomes your physical therapist. It's like the hammy's got to get loose.
You drinking enough water?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think if that happens, I would love it for you. But I think you are the perfect little height. God made you the height that you're supposed to be.
I don't, even if I had it for free, I wouldn't do it. Because you can't walk for like 2 years after that.
You don't walk much.
I know.
It looks so painful. Have
And
you
look-
seen the guys like rehabbing?
No.
No.
Let me see the guys rehabbing these legs.
There's like a guy on TikTok that did it, and Oh, dude, they have the metal things that come
Like
outside.
the Forrest Gump leg?
Like,
Wow,
it's
wow,
almost
wow.
like you like fractured your tibia.
Even the photos are insane. Wow, look at that. That guy gained like 4 inches, 5 inches.
Wow. It does work.
100%. Of course it does. I mean, this is going to be detrimental when they're older. I mean, their bodies are going to literally fall apart.
Can you like run after?
Yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, it's full functioning. It's just
Look at that.
there's
Look at
no
that.
chance this has any. This has got to be so unhealthy for your insides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way this is not really
They
bad
put
for
a giant plate over his scalp.
you. He installed that. He wanted a plate penis.
Yeah.
It takes away
I
the
mean, if you're already in there,
yeah.
While you're at it, man.
It's the challenge of life that's the thing.
Bodybuilder Brian decided to become, what does that say? How tall? 6'6". So he got himself up. He was only, what? I hate that they do this. 1.82 meters. I mean, come on, man. Stop it with it. What are you doing? 1.82 meters is what?
You guys are the only one who use this weird.
Hey, you're a fucking American citizen. Watch your tone.
Hey, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You guys are the only one that used this system. Well, you moved here. You moved here and you're happy here. Are you
A
not
little
happy
person
here?
did it.
Oh.
No, she's a big little person. There's got to be a name for that.
You got to do the arms too, no? It looks weird.
I don't know that
She
the
did the
arms.
arms.
Yeah.
I don't know that the arms are what I'm distracted by.
Now you look like a raptor. I mean, it's like her little arms, dude.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
To that young woman, happy for her that she got.
Yeah.
Look at that. That looks how. So this is who it's made for. Not little Korean men that want to get laid more. It's for people that need it for health.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she had knee replacement.
Well, you would know, basketball player. I mean, you can see that.
I'm
going
gonna
to
need it. I'm gonna need it.
Double?
I'll definitely need it my left. I think my right might be okay, but
What about-
I'm putting it off.
what about hips?
Hips, I'm okay. I think.
You know, you recommended me. I will say, if a moment of truth, I had when my hip was bad, my back was bad. He recommended me someone that helped me get much better for injections on my hip because of all that hip pain that I had.
He's the one that helped?
Blake was the one that introduced me to a doctor that helped fix me.
What's ailing you, Bobby?
You know, I'll be honest with you, nothing.
Wow.
His body's great.
I think my body's pretty good. I think when you're smaller, it doesn't break down as fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is true. Bigger
Do you-
cars
do you
tend to
do
break
think
down.
so.
Do you do any physical
Nothing.
activities?
I really don't do. I don't do anything.
That probably
Zero.
helps. That probably helps.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
We talk about hiking a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't. It's never going to happen, but we do chat about it.
But if I sit down 8 hours and play a video game, that's when I feel it. When I get up, I'm like, you know.
You would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, 8 hours in a video game chair.
When I've done that where I didn't even get up to get a glass of water. I would just sit there.
8 hours with nothing?
Nothing.
You don't
What do
have
you play?
I'll just play like Starfield or something like that.
Elden
Oh
Ring.
yeah, obviously
yeah.
Starfield.
to, you're not a video game guy at all.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, it's you guys are jocks.
No.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
First of all,
Now, you're more nerdy, right? Yeah.
That's
you know. So how many NBA players play video games?
all of them.
They all play so much.
Oh, they do.
Travel with like little things and set them up on the plane and play on the plane.
Most,
Wow.
A lot of these guys didn't Cat stream for a while. Like some of these
Yeah.
guys, they're so big into it. They travel with their. That was LeBron when he was 19 years old.
Yeah. Now there's like these little briefcases and it's a TV, their console, everything in there, and they can play at any moment.
Do NBA players with video game briefcases? Look at this. They all travel with them now, especially because they're bored on those planes. Those team planes got to be fucking amazing though, Blake.
Yeah, they're great. They're plenty of room.
Plenty of room.
I don't know. We're not getting a good shot there.
What is it? A 777 you guys all flying?
It's like modified giant 7 somethings, and
Yeah.
like the first class area, these huge seats, they recline,
Yeah.
not like lay flat.
lay flat.
And then like I always sit at the table because I played cards.
Yeah.
So there'd be like 2 chairs facing 2 chairs and a table in the middle, and you play cards.
Wow.
And then
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
briefcase.
yeah.
So let me say this though: do rookies have to sit? They're assigned seats. Rookies got to go back.
In a way, because you know, if you're new to a team too, like you get to the team and like people have their seats already, so you just find an open seat or whatever.
Do you bully them?
Rookies?
Yeah, getting the
No.
back kid kind of
No.
thing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No,
Wedgie.
no. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a little nookie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little nudgy.
Kiddo. You know what I
A
mean?
little nudgy.
You'll get there, kiddo. You know?
Go to the back.
Yeah.
Back of the
Not
back.
yet. Yeah, the planes are nice.
That relationship always is interesting to me of when the teams have to travel together too, right? Because you don't. NFL, they're required to be on that plane. You guys, if you could have your own individual travel depending on contract, you don't have to be on the team plane. Some guys
Like if you had like a specific reason, like a guy had to go see his family, somebody passed away or some this or that. Yes, but like they prefer everybody to be on the plane for sure.
But is that true that nowadays a lot of guys get to sneak away and not have to fly on that plane?
I would say most guys fly the plane.
Do they?
Yeah.
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 NFL is crazy, right? NFL, you get fined if you don't get back on that.
I mean, if you don't have an excuse, like if you're like late to a flight, you get fined. If you miss a flight,
What's a fine for being late to the flight?
If it happens one time, they may do, it depends on the guy, but maybe 10K. And then if you are late again, maybe 30, 25, 30. And then if you miss a flight.
Every game I'd lose $100 grand.
100%. I was literally just about to say, can you imagine?
All my money goes to that. Yeah. Do you guys ever take off if they don't show up?
Yeah.
No.
And then what's that? That fine's got to be insane because
there's a fine, and then they just have to get themselves to wherever we're going. If we're flying home, they get there. Yeah.
But there are times where they don't even show up.
Yeah, there's been times. I don't know that on a team that I've been on that we've left somebody. There's been people late. Usually they won't leave unless it's like egregious.
Right.
But yeah, guys have missed flights for sure.
When you were on a plane, did Kyrie ever talk about flat Earth when you were on a plane flying through the sky?
No, he never did.
God, I wanted that to happen so bad. Yeah, as you're on the curvature of the Earth, and he's like, "This is all fake."
You guys have like Arsenal FC has a 15-year-old kid on the team. Imagine that being 15.
Can't do that in the NBA.
You can't do that in the NBA?
No.
Why?
You have to be
Child laws?
Yeah, child labor laws.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're pretty serious about them.
Yeah.
You have to be 1 year removed from high school.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So a lot of guys go play. You can,
But imagine being 15 and it being in the
Crazy.
NBA. That'd be crazy.
I can't imagine.
You can't imagine it?
but a 15-year-old
grown
probably
men.
wouldn't be the same. The level of play isn't there yet at 15.
But dude, I mean, look at like we have a 15-year-old kid on our team, and he's great.
What's your team?
And this is not me being rude, but soccer is remarkably different than basketball. 15, these guys are not developed yet enough to do what these guys do. It's not the same.
Or you're saying that Erlen Harling is not huge? He's huge.
You're not.
Erlen Hartley, the guy,
At Manchester City.
yeah.
Yeah.
How old is he?
So like when Wemby
In
was
his
15,
20s.
he couldn't have played in the league.
No, he
no
would've just
fucking
gotten
way. He would have gotten
absolutely-
cooked.
Yeah.
Because my point is,
Not strong enough.
you're just not
fast
strong enough,
like-
and you don't have. These guys are super.
I understand that,
Well,
man.
I'm not being rude about soccer, but it's a different world.
Yeah.
It's skill set with running. This is
How old is that kid?
that's when he was 15.
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama. He's now 20.
He wouldn't be able to get a basket back then.
It would have been impossible for him to play in the league at that age. I think.
Would he be able to get a basket though?
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
He could be out there, but like in terms of the NBA is not about going to get a basket. It's about who can you guard. Like if you can't guard, like sure you can go out there and like we could put you out there and you could run up and down and go to the corner and maybe hit an open shot. But like on defense, like the NBA is it's called a pick on league. So they bring you up into a pick and roll. You have to switch that pick and roll, and then now you have to guard Luka coming downhill.
No thanks.
And
No, yeah.
It's impossible
They're huge.
for NBA
Yeah.
players.
But you know,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
90s, I would have been the white in the corner.
Oh.
I'm just the white in the corner. And there he is, the red streak in the corner.
Steve Curry. Steve Red Curry.
Steve Red Curry.
Right there in the corner. You got it in
me
his
the ball.
shot pocket, and it got blocked.
Steve Red Curry. I'm a redheaded Indian guy, half redhead. Give me the ball, man. I'm ready to shoot. I'm in a 3-point stance, man. I'll pop one in your eye, man. Steve Red Curry. I never dribble. I'm just waiting for the ball. I'll pop a shot, man.
Bumper shot.
I'll pop a shot, man. Practice every day.
After a game, you fly back to. You get on the plane, or you leave the next day.
That's what we're saying.
It depends. If you're on a road trip, say we play in LA, we go to Utah to play a game, we might go to Denver. And if there's a day in between, maybe you stay over in Utah, but usually you fly then right after the game.
But having a day off would be fun. No, what do you guys do together? Let's go to the Chili's.
Like the Celtics are playing Golden State on Thursday, and then they're going to fly to LA. I'm going to go play golf with some guys, actually.
Oh, cool.
On Friday?
Because they have a day off. So
Oh, wow.
guys will plan ahead. You know, if you kind of know you have a day off,
Yeah.
you'll plan ahead.
There's no practice that day.
A day off would, be no practice. But yes, on a trip, like you might practice.
But are there no sessions in that day off or no?
Sometimes you just need a day off. So I'm assuming
Okay.
they get back. They have like a little workout Tuesday. What's today? Yeah, they're probably back because it's All-Star break. They're probably back doing a little workout tonight. Practice tomorrow. Fly to Golden State. Fly to San Francisco. Shoot around in the morning. Play the game. Fly to LA that night. They'll have Friday off. I think practice Saturday, and then I think they play Sunday against
Wow.
Clippers.
Clippers.
No,
yeah.
Lakers.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think they already played. They already played the Lakers.
Wow. What a lifestyle.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, it was so exciting. I always fantasize about being in a pro league somewhere.
I mean, you could have been a pro table tennis player for sure because you're good at ping pong. He's very good at ping pong.
Oh,
But they're
really?
not teams though.
Yeah, but you still travel to play
You still
tournaments.
travel to tournaments. You saw
I'm
Marty
talking,
Supreme.
I'm talking about a team sport.
You're not really a team sport guy.
I am. Pass me the ball, bud.
There it is.
Yeah, he's open.
You know
And
what?
He's open. I know how to do
You're
it.
just only telling other people, he's open. No, not me. He's open. Now go there.
Yeah.
You would
Go around.
You would be a great coach. You'd be
Go
a great,
around me.
Great coach.
Oh yeah. I think I
Very
would
good
be. Yeah,
coach.
yeah.
Super motivating.
Yeah, yeah.
Coach him right now. Go, Coach Blake.
Wait. Why are you standing there? Go to the offset.
Okay.
Go to the offset.
Go to the center of the ring.
I'm at the offset. Now I'm at the ring. What do I do now?
Shoot it now.
Shoot.
Yeah, shoot it now.
I missed. What now?
Yeah. What?
What do I do now? I missed.
Rebound.
Okay.
Grab the
okay.
rebound.
All right. But I'm at the center offset
What?
ring.
Get 6 points, not 3. If it's farther back, they should change that. If it's farther back, you get it. You get more.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean-
they have a 3-point line.
No, even more, further
more
back.
than 3. Okay.
Yeah.
We should see a 5-point line.
Yeah, there should be a
We'll
5-point
we
line.
should start with 4.
Yeah.
They toyed with it in the WNBA All-Star game.
Yeah.
Of like the circles? Where,
Yeah, there's like a circle. There's a spot you could shoot.
Can somebody go on your shoulders? We'll do that move. Right?
Yeah.
And they have to wear a trench coat to shoot?
Yeah,
Like that little Japanese guy.
rascal.
That little Japanese
Run the little rascals.
Yeah.
Go see a movie.
Or like,
only buy one ticket.
Or you go down on your all fours, right? And the Japanese guy, like a trampoline.
Yeah.
And goes on your back and
Yeah.
then hits it.
Unfortunately, there's no catapulting rule in basketball.
You got to bring that back.
I don't think it ever was.
We love the catapult.
Gotta bring
yeah,
that
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Although you dunked often enough on people where you use them as leverage to put your nuts in their face. This was the thing that Blake was probably the best at.
Yeah, he was very
He
good
would
at
dunk on people to embarrass them.
Yeah.
And use their head.
The fourth one, right?
The fourth one. And he would use their head as for his balls to rest on. Now that's his balls resting just gently against that man's forehead.
Yeah.
And that's just to protect his balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you're flying through the air, your nuts can be too free.
He put a forearm up. He definitely kind of boosted me up on that dunk a little
It
bit.
was one of the
Why
greatest
are you
dunks.
grabbing his hair?
It was involuntary. I wasn't
really
I was trying
not
to
cool,
find
dude.
balance.
Not the hair, dude.
I know you don't, but if I'm you, I have this blown up so big in the entrance of my house that every time somebody walks in, I would and they're like, "What's up with that?" And I'm like, "It's don't worry, that's whatever. Don't you want a coffee?" And ignore it as if it never. But this
Don't
is the
ever acknowledge
greatest. This dunk was so fucking unbelievable. I mean, like even his own teammates, the guy that's getting dunked on,
Yeah.
they showed love because it was incredible.
Oh,
I mean, his
I've seen-
balls were on his face.
Wow.
It's fucking amazing. Have you ever apologized to him for that?
I haven't apologized, but we have talked. Timofey Mozgov, really nice guy.
Moz-
7'2" Russian.
What did he say about it in the aftermath?
We didn't really talk about it. I just was like, it's good to see you.
How'd it taste? That's what I'd say. How'd it
See
taste,
you,
bro?
brother.
I mean, to you, this is like when someone breaks someone's fucking ankles and they cross someone really bad and they score a goal and it's just like they embarrass them like crazy.
like that.
That's the exact same shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just
You're a Manchester City fan?
no.
man.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
FC. Yeah.
Like you know those goals when they're like what Messi did most of his career where he ruined he made them look like they weren't there
Oh yeah.
and just fucking destroyed them and then scored.
Where
a
you
goal.
fake a shot, then the defender has to slide,
they
and then you
fall?
go, yeah, I love that.
Or
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
think you're going one way and it's the same thing in the NBA.
yeah.
Break their fucking
I
ankles.
see. Yeah.
So
Wow.
you would love the NBA.
Where they go, oh,
Yeah.
right,
I
yeah.
feel like you would love an NBA game. It's so action-packed.
Here's the thing.
It's just like-
my argument is this, and no offense,
Too many black guys for him. Yeah.
way too many black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
always-
no offense, but there's too much scoring for me.
Yeah, you like
And this is the analogy I want to use.
that's
right?
the one I should have
That
thrown up.
it was Kendrick, right?
Yeah.
Here's my analogy.
That's Kendrick Lamar. He's dunking on.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, they are not like us. That's what that's where he came up with it.
Yeah. Can I
That's for the
finish my
whole-
thing?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
finish.
Okay. So
Too much scoring.
Well, it's the reason why I like it's like this. Okay. If you were having sex and you nutted a little bit the whole time, I mean, you're right. You had little mini nuts,
Yeah.
like ooh, right?
Yeah.
That's basketball.
That's a woman.
Yeah. But okay. But in soccer, right? Sometimes you know what I mean. They score in the last 5 minutes, and when they do score, it's a far more bigger like.
What happens when they score in the first 5 minutes and they
That's what
don't
he does
score again for
every
the rest
single
of the
time.
game?
That's what he does every
That's
time.
Bobby.
That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a mini nut that
That's-
just like you,
No, I
you didn't
do-
even.
Sometimes I have sex. I do a big nut up front and no nut at the end.
And you keep going.
But I still keep
Blue
going.
two, baby.
Yeah, I still keep going, dude.
Oh, he's asleep for the
Yeah,
second.
But that thing is rocked up.
It's just too much scoring for me.
Right. I'm going to take you to a game. We'll get really good seats, and I
Yeah,
think
get
you'll
some-
love it. I promise you'll.
If I'm not up front, I don't want to go.
You want to be on the floor.
I gotta be sitting there with Nicholson and all those guys.
Well, he doesn't want to be anywhere near us.
Nick Olson?
Yeah, Nick Olson. Yeah.
He was ex-center back.
And
center back Nick-
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Bora.
Wow.
Shouldn't you be killing a dinosaur to Barack? Well, this has been a phenomenal episode.
You've been great.
I will say, Blake.
Dude, you're so funny to me.
One of our favorite people to ever walk.
No, you're so funny.
And your connection.
And a great guy.
Your connection with stand-up is, the roots run very deep with you because you've been kind of a part of our world you're an honorary.
I'm a huge stand-up fan.
Yeah, but you're an honorary because you've been in our world. You've done stand-up. You've done roast. So we love you and we.
You still do stand-up?
No, I mean I like still write some stuff from time to time.
Yeah.
He should.
You should do it.
I don't know.
Okay,
it's hard, man.
It is hard. It is hard.
He already mastered one career. It'd be
Yeah.
embarrassing if he did ours as well. It would hurt my feelings.
Yeah, because he could do it though.
No, trust me, I'm very aware. I know.
Thanks, guys.
It's annoying.
I really needed this.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't need it, you son of a bitch.
You guys aren't bad friends after all. And that's full circle. Thank you for being a bad friend.